Hey guys, welcome to Bird Box Entertainment, and today we are going to look into the episode 1 of Traitors UK season 3. So the season starts off with Claudia sending out invitations to the players of this season. They are all invited to play the game of deceit in the Scottish castle. They have headed towards the castle, and the season is going to have a grand start. And Claudia also announces the grand prize that they would win if they are able to succeed in the mission to betray each other and survive. So we see a train which is heading towards the Scottish castle, and we get to meet the contestants. The first contestant is Lisa. Lisa is a priest and she is 62 years old. She has decided to not reveal her profession to her fellow players. So, people have started hiding truths. The next player is Freddie. Freddie is a 20-year-old politics student and he reminds me of last year's winner, Hattie. The next contestant is Mina. She is a call center manager and she explains how excited she is to play this game. And slowly, one by one, we meet the rest of the cast. We see Alexander, Fazia, all of them reach the train station and starts talking. The train already has contestants in it, and there are a bunch of contestants who are already in the train who are super excited, like everybody, to join the game. Among those contestants are two sisters, Mina and Armani. Both of them are super excited to play the game alongside their sister, and they mentions how Armani is a dominant character and Maya is gonna play the game from the behind. Then we see Joe and Francesca talking about their experiences, and then one by one, all these contestants, a glimpse of these contestants are shown. They start meeting each other, they start greeting each other, and they have fun. We have Francesca and Charlotte talking about how Charlotte is from Wales, and then there is Linda who says that she's 70 years old, and then we go back to the train station where we see new contestants are coming up. There is Tyler, who is a barber who is interested in a lot of things. And then we see the next contestant Ellen coming up. Then we see the next contestant Keith, and everybody asks Keith what he does, and that normal chit chat. The next contestant is Leanne. Just like Lisa, she is also planning to lie about her profession. She is actually an ex-soldier, but she feels that that will bring a target on her back, so she claims she will lie that she is a nail technician. So the next contestant is Kasim, and Kasim says that he's a doctor, and everybody is like, you might be smart. So I understand why other people are lying about the profession, because perception is reality. Now coming back to the train approaches, reaches the train station, and all the contestants get inside the train. So now the entire bunch is within the train, and there are 25 passengers in the train heading towards the castle to play Traitors. They meet, they greet. We get a confessional from Yin. She says that she is a doctor of communication and she learns body languages. She seems to be a very mysterious character. Then we see Jack, who is a fun-loving guy. He talks about how he loves gardening and stuff like that. Armani and Maya decide to reveal that they are sisters. There is no point in hiding it, anyways. And as the train approaches the castle, all of a sudden there's a twist. The train suddenly stops, and everybody is shocked. Then it takes a reverse and goes back to some kind of scrapyard. Everybody is, it's like a state of panic and uncertainty because none of them know what's happening, because they were headed towards the castle, but it kind of takes a reverse, and then they understand that the game has actually begun. It was really cool for that to happen. And suddenly they hear the voice of Claudia. Everybody is excited. But Claudia doesn't always come with good news. So she has come up with a task. So the contestants are given in hand £10,000 in their money bank. But there is a twist. There are currently 25 passengers and they have to mutually decide three contestants who will not continue the journey towards the castle. Everybody is super shocked by this. There are three carriages in which 25 passengers are there. From each carriage, one contestant has to sacrifice so that they get the 10,000 and continue the journey. The problem is that they are only given 10 minutes to make this decision, and with each passing minute, £1,000 are deducted. So it's like a race against time, and they have to make this big decision. And not everybody is ready to do it because the journey just started and everybody was excited to play the game. So nobody really wanted to quit. They were, not expecting this twist, and that too, not just one contestant, three passengers from three different carriages. So everybody starts thinking what should be their strategy. In the carriage one, people are trying to make a decision. Carriage two is also kind of nervous, and almost everybody would be nervous. You have to make the decision, right? In carriage one, Fausia comes to the leadership role. She says that we are wasting time, and somebody has to take it for the team. In carriage two, Dan is also suggesting, like, we have to make a decision. In carriage one, Nathan suggests that let's not take a decision. Let's all face the consequence. But not everybody is a fan of that because there is a chance that more than one or two players could be eliminated. So coming back to carriage three, where Fausia volunteers to quit and take it for the team. She was like, let's do it for the team. We have to get that 10K. So immediately she says a bye and she gets out of carriage number three. So that was really unexpected. I was thinking there is going to be a little bit we could see from Fausia. Immediately as Fausia exits, Jack also feels that was a brave step and he gets inspired by it. And Jack also does the wildest thing. He also believes that maybe the three passengers who takes the sacrifice will not be eliminated from the game. So taking that into consideration, he gets out of the carriage immediately after Fausia. And so now carriage number one has also made the decision. Now it's carriage number two. And all the characters that I see in carriage number two are very strong, and I don't think anybody will sacrifice. So Alexander suggests that, we have to make a decision. Let's flip a coin. He's a former British diplomat. So he suggests that let's do it, or he's not opposed to this idea. And Dan catches on to it. Dan says that maybe you should do it, and all of a sudden Alexander had to take the sacrifice. Everybody was relieved that they did not have to do it, and Alexander was feeling so regretful, but he was the only person who said that he is not opposed to the idea of quitting. So within a few minutes, like 3 minutes, they were able to make a decision, and they got $7,000. Dan felt victorious for instigating Alexander, and he's not guilty of it.